As I've been working on this week's email, searching for the right words, it came to me that maybe the best way to share my concerns with you is through a video. Those of you who know me know I hate doing videos, so you know how important this is to me. Recently, a popular YouTube influencer and his wife posted a video extolling the virtue of aborting their child with Down syndrome. They made this sound like a noble act because, of course, everyone knows that this child would have a terrible life, though they used much more graphic terms. So why does this matter? Who is this guy? Well, he reaches 3.7 million viewers on his YouTube channel. And now popular magazines are spreading the story even further by carrying the commentary on this. Much of the commentary addresses the issue of abortion, and I know there are people much better qualified than I to address this topic. But what seldom seems to be considered is the reason for the abortion, that the child had Down syndrome, that the child would not have a good life, that for some reason this child is less than or less valuable than other children. What breaks my heart is the lie about what the life of a person with Down syndrome actually looks like. Their ill-informed statistics and their perception of what the life of their child would be like are carried by far too many, even within the community of Christ followers. We seldom say this, but when we make comments like, oh, that poor child would have been better off if he had died at birth, that is what we're actually saying. God convicted me of this when my daughter was pregnant with her last child, and I would say, oh, as long as she's healthy. But what am I really saying about how I would value a child who was not healthy, who might have some challenges? That really got to me, and it made me question my own ableist views. Ableist means that we think that people without a disability, if there really are any, have more value than people with disability, that they contribute more, that they have more purpose, and that what we consider normal should be the normal. The tragedy of disability is not the physical, mental, emotional, or psychological challenges that these folks face, but it's the isolation that they are forced into. When Jesus healed people, he restored them to community, and that's what he calls us to do, to bring roughly 20% of the population that has a disability into our communities and embrace them as fully functioning members of the body of Christ.